show you this clip of LeBron James speaking about how much he loves a Diddy party.
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah.
Fame often creates unusual alliances. Celebrated figures frequently support each other publicly, appearing at exclusive gatherings and endorsing various ventures. But what happens when those connections become complicated by serious allegations? Today, we're examining the peculiar phenomenon of selective celebrity advocacy, specifically through the lens of recent high-profile legal situations and the unexplained silence from certain quarters. Remember when attending exclusive industry celebrations was a badge of honor? Social media feeds would overflow with gleaming smiles and designer outfits as entertainment royalty mingled under crystal chandeliers.
Sure as hell seems to be a lot of them when it comes to Diddy. Is it plausible that the reason that LeBron James is opting to be so quiet is because when he read that lawsuit and realized that Diddy had cameras everywhere?
Every A-lister wanted an invitation to certain legendary gatherings. Basketball phenomenon LeBron James once enthusiastically proclaimed, "Everyone knows nothing compares to these exclusive industry celebrations." The glowing endorsement came with radiant smiles and palpable excitement. Fast forward to today, the entertainment landscape looks dramatically different. Recent federal investigations have transformed yesterday's coveted invitations into today's uncomfortable associations. Suddenly, those eager social media posts from star-studded gatherings have vanished, replaced by a vacuum of commentary that speaks volumes through its absence.
1, 2, 3. I'm not lying. Oh, they beautiful. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Yeah. It was really nice meeting you guys.
This brings us to a fascinating question. Where are the vocal champions of social justice when controversy surrounds someone within their social circle? Certain athletic icons have built personal brands around speaking out against perceived injustices, leveraging enormous platforms to highlight societal concerns. Yet these same voices become mysteriously muted when allegations touch individuals within their professional orbit. Consider the basketball superstar who fearlessly comments on national events, political decisions, and societal challenges. His outspoken nature has become fundamental to his public identity. Yet regarding recent industry developments involving former acquaintances, his typically active social accounts remain conspicuously silent.
And he's got LeBron James doing something that he wouldn't want made public. I don't know. I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking for the king to use his platform to speak to us peasants. And that's all I'm saying about that.
This selective advocacy raises legitimate questions about consistency and genuine commitment to proclaimed values. Why does this apparent double standard exist? Several possibilities emerge. Perhaps maintaining professional relationships supersedes moral consistency. Maybe legal advisors have recommended complete silence. Or perhaps the situation reflects deeper industry protection mechanisms where certain individuals receive unspoken immunity from criticism. Industry experts have noted this pattern extends beyond isolated incidents.
Oh, that's LeBron. That's LeBron.
Celebrity advocacy often follows predictable patterns, explains media analyst Patricia Reynolds. Figures will passionately champion causes that pose minimal risk to their professional networks while staying strategically silent on controversies that might complicate industry relationships. The federal investigation into certain entertainment figures has revealed troubling allegations. Court documents describe scenarios ranging from exploitation to intimidation. Multiple accusers have come forward with similar accounts spanning decades. As these details emerge through official channels, the silence from previously vocal celebrities becomes increasingly noticeable. One legal commentator observed, "When influential figures selectively deploy their platforms, it creates an unbalanced justice narrative."
He's having the time of his life in the off-season.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Some victims receive amplification, while others face deafening silence based solely on who stands accused. The entertainment industry's reaction has been equally fascinating. Court proceedings continue attracting international attention, yet major studios and production companies maintain careful distance from direct commentary. Networks reschedule programming, executives review contractual clauses, and marketing teams quietly develop contingency campaigns. Behind closed doors, crisis management teams work overtime while public statements remain deliberately vague. This calculated approach contrasts sharply with immediate condemnation seen in other scenarios.
I think also the silence of certain individuals like LeBron James is quite deafening. A person who claims to care so much about Black life, Black Lives Matter, on the ground, taking a kneel. Okay, that's fine. But now you have a friend of yours who has been on camera beating a Black woman.
The entertainment ecosystem appears to operate with unwritten guidelines about which controversies warrant public outcry and which deserve strategic silence. This selective outrage suggests principles frequently take backseat to professional preservation. Digital analysts have measured dramatic shifts in celebrity social media behavior surrounding the controversy. Accounts that previously engaged with certain industry figures have ceased all interaction. Online photographs featuring specific individuals have disappeared from profiles. Comment sections show systematic removal of certain discussions. The digital sanitization efforts reveal sophisticated reputation management strategies operating beneath public awareness.
You also know that you have various Black people speaking out about how they were abused by him, and you have said nothing. So I don't like the hypocrisy behind that. It might be a good time to use your platform.
Particularly telling are the parallel reactions from different celebrity tiers. While A-list figures maintain absolute silence, mid-level entertainers cautiously acknowledge developments without expressing clear positions. Meanwhile, industry outsiders and independent content creators freely discuss details that mainstream channels avoid. This stratified response highlights the correlation between industry dependence and willingness to address uncomfortable topics. Perhaps most troubling are questions about selective empathy.
Sean Diddy Combs' trial will feature some graphic evidence. During an April 25th court hearing ahead of the rapper's sex trafficking trial, which is set to begin jury selection on May 5th.
When accusations emerge about industry figures with whom celebrities lack personal connections, condemnation comes swiftly and forcefully. Yet identical allegations against social associates receive careful neutrality or complete avoidance. This inconsistent approach suggests compassion might depend more on professional convenience than principled consistency. Sports journalist Marcus Bennett observes, athletes build personal brands around authenticity and moral clarity. When they selectively apply these values based on personal relationships, it undermines their broader advocacy. Audiences increasingly recognize this inconsistency, which threatens the credibility of future statements on social issues. Legal experts confirm the investigation continues expanding. Federal authorities have obtained significant electronic evidence, financial documentation, and witness testimony. The prosecution team has rejected defense motions for dismissal, suggesting confidence in their case. Multiple civil lawsuits contain parallel allegations spanning decades, creating a troubling pattern that transcends coincidence. Meanwhile, the accused maintains complete innocence, rejecting settlement offers and preferring trial. His legal team argues encounters were consensual between adults, characterizing the case as prosecutorial overreach. Whether this strategy proves effective remains uncertain, but it guarantees extended public examination of uncomfortable details. As jury selection progresses, potential jurors face questioning about exposure to media coverage. The defense fears preconceived opinions based on extensive reporting, while prosecutors worry certain demographics might harbor industry sympathies. This delicate balance illustrates how celebrity cases present unique challenges for judicial proceedings. Financial consequences continue mounting throughout the entertainment ecosystem. Streaming platforms reassess content featuring certain individuals. Advertising partners review contract clauses regarding moral turpitude. Investment funds supporting entertainment ventures implement enhanced due diligence protocols. These adjustments reveal the commercial ripple effects extending far beyond immediate legal proceedings. Meanwhile, advocacy organizations express frustration regarding selective celebrity engagement.
I pray for y'all from afar, because you do anything to save their life, and the people that want me will pay anything.
We see certain causes receive enormous amplification, while equally important issues face neglect based solely on who stands accused, notes victim advocate Sophia Williams. This inconsistency damages the credibility of celebrity advocacy and ultimately harms those needing support. The contrast becomes particularly striking when examining historical statements. The same figures maintaining complete silence today previously offered passionate commentary on comparable situations involving different accused individuals. This glaring inconsistency suggests principles might be situational rather than foundational, applied when convenient and abandoned when uncomfortable. For audiences following these developments, the situation presents a valuable opportunity to reassess parasocial relationships with public figures. Perhaps the expectation of moral consistency from entertainment personalities reflects fundamental misunderstanding of celebrity mechanics. These individuals operate within complex professional ecosystems where outspokenness carries significant career implications. Their public personas represent carefully constructed marketing products rather than authentic expressions of consistent moral frameworks. Media literacy experts suggest approaching celebrity advocacy with healthy skepticism. View these statements as extensions of personal branding rather than genuine moral leadership, recommends communications professor Dr. Jason Michaels. This perspective creates realistic expectations about consistency and prevents disappointment when selective advocacy appears. As the legal proceedings continue unfolding, public attention increasingly focuses on peripheral figures whose connections raise uncomfortable questions. Their conspicuous silence speaks volumes about industry protection mechanisms that transcend public accountability. Whether these individuals will eventually address their associations remains uncertain, but their current approach suggests professional self-preservation outweighs moral transparency.
Mary J. Blige should also be charged. Jennifer Lopez should definitely be charged. Should I keep going?
What remains indisputable? Certain entertainment figures operate under different standards than everyday citizens. Their wealth and connections provide insulation from consequences that would immediately impact ordinary individuals. This separate justice system undermines claims about equality and reinforces perceptions that celebrity advocacy represents performance rather than principle. Perhaps most important are broader questions about what genuine allyship requires. Does meaningful support for justice involve consistent application regardless of personal connections? Can selective advocacy be reconciled with claims about moral leadership? These uncomfortable questions deserve honest examination as audiences reconsider relationships with public figures who demonstrate situational ethics. Let me know what you think about this perspective on celebrity silence during controversy. Does selective advocacy undermine broader claims about justice? Should audiences expect consistent application of principles regardless of personal connections? And what responsibility do public figures have when associations become complicated by serious allegations? Share your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe for more analysis of entertainment dynamics.